scrapper from the house of Eagle Star.
जब सिर्फ पेंट के पैसे देंगे तो बचत तो होगी। मास्टर पेंट लगवाएं और टोकन के इजाफी खर्चे से छुटकारा पाएं। पेंट के पैसे दो, टोकन के नहीं।
नया लाइफ पॉइंट नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शैम्पू, प्याज की ताकत लिए।
Yeah, I like to look at a spot. Curtly Ambrose told you that he didn't look at a spot. It was just muscle memory for him. But I want to come to these left-hand seamers that we've had here, and some of them slightly different in their release points. And I think release points is one key that we're going to look at, and then the follow-through of someone like Tousif, which is quite unique. So that's Trent Bolt right next to that blue line as one delivery. He would vary where he delivers from. Shoriful, I love his action, Simon Dool, delivers from much closer, and Tousif perhaps the widest, and his front leg splays a touch. He'll keep it there and come back to it. Let's freeze it right there, guys. The other thing I want Sanjay and Simon and folks around the world to look at as we come back to it, look at the follow-through of Trent Bolt, and we can pick many things. Follow it through. How classical that follow-through is, and then Shoriful, that is very classical. I like him. But look at Tousif, I think his right leg as he comes through. How he ties himself almost in knots and almost falls over like Ishant Sharma used to do.
Ishant Sharma, yes.
But their release points on the crease are very different, and Trent and perhaps Shoriful is asking the ball to do less from bowling closer to the stumps, whereas the Fizz would swing the new ball in from that wonderful wrist action, strong wrist action, and then push it across later, asking the ball to do a little bit more. But it's part of the reason Bangladesh is starting to perform better away from home, these seamers.
Yes, while you were building that and we were looking at those pictures, the triple screen of three wonderful left-arm seamers, there's a story with Tousif, extreme right. You talk about the front foot and how he sort of gets into an awkward position, but I also believe that he puts in a lot more than the other seamers. He's striving for pace more than the other two seamers, and that's where I think his career trajectory has changed. Somewhere along the line, look at the effort that he puts in. He gets the lowest amongst all the seam bowlers. Just a lot of physical effort to bowl quickly. Remember when he started off one-day cricket against India, I think he had 2 6-wicket hauls in his first couple of matches. He was a little more balanced, and his focus was really getting it up there. Had a slow delivery, which was just marginally slower than his stock delivery. But somewhere when you're exposed to the world, you play the biggest platform, the speed gun is revealed, and a lot of bowlers very conscious of that aspect. Kuldeep Yadav, I know for a fact, is these days very conscious the speeds that he's bowling at. So somewhere, I think he got caught up with that, trying to bowl quicker.
And just to make a comparison, Simon, on where they release from in the different release points of Tousif, and then you compare that with someone like a Trent Bolt and how much closer to the stumps largely Trent delivers from, and he'd vary it, I'm sure, from time to time.
Yeah, I just said really across the right-handers late in the piece as well. So his death bowling is exceptional for that very reason, that slower ball, that pace off.
नंबर चाहे कोई भी हो, टेलीनॉर, यूफोन या फिर ज़ोन, हर मोबाइल नेटवर्क का दोस्त जैज़ कैश है ना।
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज, ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर्ल्स रखे कपड़े नर्म मुलायम।
ओह, सॉफ्ट।
सर्फ एक्सेल, दागों पर सख्त, कपड़ों पर नर्म।
एक कप और है कितनों का बहाना, एक कप और तुम है एक और कप चाय,
एक और कप चाय, टपाल दानेदार।
Nestle Fruit of Items.
जागेगी खेल की उमंग, चाय और क्रिकेट, वाइटल पियो, जिंदगी जियो।
Ripped leg side and away to the boundary for 4.
One batter. Both teams that knows the surface the best. Just love the way he's pre-planned the shot to an extent. Nice little flourish. Bat coming down straight though.
Pace off, but there is protection at cover point. 50 comes up for New Zealand, and a big part of the reason that Bangladesh posted 245 was down to their wicketkeeper batter, Rahim, who weathered the storm. He played spin well. He dealt with Lockie Ferguson's pace, sometimes conventional, sometimes not.
He got a 50 in the last game, albeit a slower pace, but today put that right, and his wicket at the stage when he got out was crucial for New Zealand.
Fantasy points. If you're playing the fantasy game, this match, Mushfiqur Rahim 84. Ferguson with his wickets, Henry with some, and Trent Boult with a couple as well. Mahmudullah managed to finish the innings off relatively well. I wonder if we'll see him with the ball at some stage. Some off spin, and a close eye on Shakib as well, who was injured while batting. Would have had some treatment.